Hello again, grade 12s. Today we'll be looking at case B, where some of the objects are the same. The rule we'll be using is as follows. The number of different ways that n letters can be arranged where m1 of the letters are identical, m2 of the letters are identical, and mn of the letters are identical is given by n factorial divided by m1 factorial multiplied by m2 factorial times mn factorial, where the repeated letters are treated as identical. Let's look at the first example. Consider the letters of the word technology. How many word arrangements can be made if the repeated letters are treated as identical? We're going to apply the formula that we just learned. The total number of letters in the word technology is 10. So in the numerator, we will place 10 factorial. We now need to identify how many of these letters are identical. There are 2 O's in this word, so we will then divide by 2 factorial. The answer to that would then be 1,814,400. Moving on to the second example, we now consider the letters of the word needed. How many word arrangements can be made if the repeated letters are treated as identical? That's the first part of the question. The second part of the question is, how many word arrangements can be made if the word starts with the letter D and ends with the letter D? Making use of the rule that we have just learned, we have a total number of 6 letters here. So in the numerator, we will place 6 factorial. Let us now consider how many letters in this word are identical. We have 3 E's and we have 2 D's. We are then going to divide by 3 factorial multiplied by 2 factorial. The total possible arrangements is therefore equal to 60. Let us now look at the second part of the question. The question states that we need to start with the letter D and end with the letter D. Now, in between here, what are we going to be left with? We have the letters N and the 3 E's. So in performing this calculation, since we've already used the 2 letters D, we are now left with a total number of 4 letters to choose from, which is 4 factorial in the numerator. And how many of these are identical? There are 3 E's. We therefore divide that by 3 factorial. The answer for this is equal to 4.